Hi, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown, and we're doing our first news story on site here at Shaw. Shaw bought some spectrum from Quebecor Media. That's Shaw up here in Canada Communications. They do a lot of cable and TV stuff, and so spectrum obviously is relatively important to them. And they bought $430 million worth of it from Quebecor. So the spectrum is going to cover BC, Alberta, and Southern Ontario. There's kind of more of a broad spectrum purchase that they made that's going to be what I would imagine is a lower frequency. And then we've got a stronger frequency, 2.5 megahertz, I believe is what they are, in Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, and in Toronto itself. So basically what spectrum is you've got to send your signals up in the sky from somewhere, and people actually own the individual signal pipelines that are up there, and they have to actually go out and purchase these, and there's auctions all the time to get new spectrum whenever spectrum becomes available, if it becomes available. And a lot of smaller companies end up leasing from somebody like Shaw that'll purchase spectrum in large amounts when they buy it. So what we've got is we've got Shaw going out purchasing a little bit of spectrum from Quebecor. Got a little bit of a lesson on what spectrum is, got to see some stuff live on site, got to deal with me again. You love me all the time, or I hope you do. And we got to cover some Canadian companies. We want to get a little diversity in there. That's about all the news we got coming out of Canada. We're waiting on Bombardier releasing earnings later this week. There isn't a whole lot going on, but Shaw's buying spectrum from Quebecor, so maybe you're going to get a better cable signal. Right on. Game of Thrones coming in just a little bit stronger if you live on the farm out in Southern Ontario.